on the all-time scoring list, and the 17th career double-double.
Nice, okay.
And start with you.
Okay, yeah, thank you everyone for being here. It's always nice to see a room full of people after a great game. Proud of our effort. I thought we really executed the game plan down the stretch of the game. I thought there were a lot of things that we did. We wanted to be disruptive. We wanted to rebound. We did. We wanted to go in transition. We did that. There's always lots of room to improve, of course, but proud of how we played and our effort, and we're sure excited to be home and be 3-0.
Open it up.
So, Jared, defensively tonight, I mean, you guys were pretty good from start to finish, and lots of steals, forcing a lot of turnovers. I know that's what you want to be, right?
Yeah.
So how nice was it to see defense kind of lead to a win today?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, these two had 10 steals just between the two of them, I think. But we love to be disruptive. We want those opportunities, you know, that we feel help us go in transition. And I thought everybody was pretty active on the ball. I thought we played really long. And, yeah, it definitely led to some good offense for us.
Jalen, how important was this one for you guys? I mean, you've now, in 3 games, you've beaten 2 NCAA tournament teams. So for you guys to do that, I mean, how do you feel at this point, 3 games in?
I feel pretty good. I know we got a lot of things that we have to work on. And we have kind of a loaded schedule next week, but at the same time, it just feels good to see, like, I know since I've been here, it feels like everything is finally coming together. And so I think defensively, offensively, it's just all coming together, and it's a good thing to see.
Coach, you talked about Jalen talked about the busy week next week. How do you guys prepare for that? Obviously, back-to-back games Monday, Tuesday, and then tournament next weekend. So what's your mentality going into that?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, you know, as far as how we prepare the same as a coaching staff for every single game, whether it's an exhibition game or the #1 team in the country. So our preparation will be the same. The biggest thing for these guys is going to be that they have to be really mentally sharp, because there's not, you know, like these guys that played a lot of minutes, they won't get to do a lot tomorrow physically, but they have to like enjoy this win, celebrate it tonight, and then flush it and really focus on the next game. And we have a pretty veteran ball club that knows how important that is. I have no concerns. I think our veterans and our leaders will make sure that our young players are dialed in and locked in on the next scout. And yeah, we're excited. I mean, when you get to play back-to-back, that really simulates postseason, you know, Pac-12 tournament where you might play back-to-back, and that was sort of our goal for the team.
Maya, for this team, you know, you're playing a good team tonight, but fourth quarter you guys pull away. You had half your points in the fourth quarter. Kind of what got into you in that final quarter is just kind of almost like you put this team on your back a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but I think it was just the way we were responding. They kind of went on that run kind of at the end of that third quarter, beginning of the fourth. So we just wanted to push in transition and, you know, execute our offense. And those are shots I work on every day. So those weren't shots I was overthinking. I just, you know, they trust me to take that shot, and I was fully confident to take that shot. So I think that's what kind of got into me.
And so it really kind of started midway through the third. They go on a little 6-0 run. JR calls a timeout, and all of a sudden you guys come out and go 5-0, and from that point on, what was said during that timeout? What kind of changed at that point?
That we just have to, you know, get back to doing what we're doing. We have to get stops. We have to rebound. That was really a big key tonight, rebounding and boxing out, because they're #3 in the country, I think, with rebounding. So that was a very big deal. And I remember right after that timeout, I got an O-board putback. So that was great. And I think that kind of initiated our offense, and that just kind of kickstarted and just led to our defense, because we wanted to get stops, because we know in the fourth quarter, like, teams can get hot no matter what, like, out of nowhere. So we just have to lock in and just do what we do.
And Jalen mentioned the steals. I mean, you were like a little pickpocket out there a couple times. You know, so how important were the steals? And just kind of, was that something you guys saw in the scout that you could, you know, kind of, you know, get the ball like that and kind of pick the
Yeah,
pocket?
we went into the scout talking about pressuring the ball and just in general being disruptive, because we knew they ran a lot of screen work, and so just getting through it and knowing like who each person was and what each person wanted to do, especially like number 12 was a shooter, so we knew we couldn't like get screened off and give her a wide open 3. And so yeah, I think a lot of it was just a scout, honestly, and just paying attention to who we were guarding and making sure that at every point on the court, everybody was being disruptive.
How excited are you for a big week next week? 4 games in 7 days or whatever.
It's Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I don't think since I've been here we played back-to-back games like that, so it'll be a first for me as well. But I'm excited. I mean, we play Sanford. Sanford's from home, 10 minutes down the street. I know a lot of people on that team, so it'll be good to just have people. I don't know how they would do with the elevation, but it'd be good to have people up here that I know and that I grew up with. So.
In my opinion, perspective, are you excited for that type of a challenge for this team? I mean, it just seems like the schedule so far is set up to challenge this team in different ways.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely made this schedule so that we are prepared for, Pac-12 play. And yeah, I'm excited for, Thanksgiving tournament, Texas Southern coming out here, people that I know, but not really know too well, like Jalen. But yeah, just a home team that I know, so it'll be good to, play against hometown teams. So it's going to be a fun week.
Something else that I think will be fun this week is we have a lot of families coming out.
Yeah.
And so that'll be really fun. A lot of times these guys don't get to see their families very much until Christmas. So that'll be really fun too.
Probably ask you this next week, but are you guys doing like some sort of a team Thanksgiving?
We are, yeah. So it'll be fun. Well, I'm not cooking because, these guys don't want me to cook. But yeah, we'll have a big Thanksgiving dinner. Actually on Friday, I think, right before the Boise State La Tech game. We'll eat and watch the game, and then everybody can go rest.
Anything else for 3?
All right, thanks, you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.